Huh? I'm gonna balance it here, inshallah. Yeah. Uh, where's my book? No, somebody took it. Okay, it's okay. I have one in the office. Huh? Ektama go alfa gasine renti. This way. Asino. If you if you want the book, if you want the book, is I think the Imam got it. So you okay? You're going to see the Imam, inshallah. No, he's not. He's not here today. So yeah, it's a getaway to Arabic. Everybody must get one. You have to have one, inshallah, and then we're gonna use it, inshallah. We're gonna go through it. So, bismillah ta'ala. Before we go to the pages, I want you to. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Okay. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Now, before we go into the book, inshallah, I would like to let you understand that this is the book that we are going to use throughout, inshallah, bismillah. And then we going to make sure that we will not, go over a page without understanding it and put it in practice, inshallah. We are not in race, as you know. We are not racing. We are not hastening to finish the book. The main purpose is for us to what? To understand and get the ground. You understand? And if we are going to use this book for 10 years, we are going to do it, inshallah. All right? So just put that in your mind. Don't take that. Yeah, that is just example. This is what will show you that we are not, our goal is not to finish the book. You understand? Our goal is to. I remember Muhammad. We started this book like 3-4 years ago, and then we always keep what? Going back and forth, going back and forth. It get to a time that if he see this book, if I open page 19, he would, you understand? But it's all good, The more you practice, the more you learn it. You get the ground. You get good ground. So that's my goal for this book. If we are going to use it 10 years, we're going to use it 10 years. But inshallah, I hope, inshallah, for us to go through it and finish it, inshallah. So the last thing is, inshallah, we will try to go over all that we learned before, inshallah, time to time, not today, time to time, maybe next week. I may just come today, next week and say, okay, we have what? We have test. So give me a blank papers. Then I will start what? We start practicing, inshallah. Now, so practice will be good now. So Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. So that's the book that we are going to do, Miftah al-Arabiya, inshallah. And today you are going to open page 18. Those who have the book, page 18. If you don't have the book, that means you're gonna pay, because I already told you that we're going to use the book today. Since last it. All right. وَمَا أَنْسَانِيكَ إِلَّا الشَّيْطَانِ أَنْ تَذْكُرَهُ. طيب. From page 4 all the way to 18, inshallah, we are going to fill them up. Bismillah, for those who have the book. So they did this for you to be able to, perfect your handwriting. Okay? For you to be able to perfect your handwriting. Because some of us, when we are writing in the book, we just write. Right? We just write. And then there is a reason why they put the lines in your book. There is a reason for those lines that you have in your notebooks, right? Or there's no reason. There is no reason. They just put it. They can just make it blank like this, right? But they put those lines for a reason, for you to use them, whether it's English or Arabic. You understand? So now the book give you those lines for you, and then it shows you how you are going to write out each letter on the line. Okay? Some people, if they are going to write alif, they're going to use 2 lines, 4 lines to write the alif. Right? Some of us, they start from here. Before they finish, they are here. You understand? So that's not how you write Arabic. So they give you the lines. So you see, if you open the book, you will see they give you lines. So the alif, if you are going to write at the top or in between, you know how to write them. You don't write alif like this. You write ba like this. That's how some of you write. You write jim like this here. You understand? This is not how you're going to use the book. They give you the lines for a reason. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you are going to write alif, you're going to start at the top. You write the alif at the top. Right? If you are going to use the second line, you don't go above this. You don't go above this. Right? You have the book. You are going to write it in between. You are not going nowhere. Why do you have to make your alif very big? We have a good eyes. If you have problem, you put your space, your glasses, huh? Yes. Alhamdulillah. All right. So that's how you write alif. You see, both alifs are in a good shape. So that's the reason why they give you this page 4. You see how they write the alif? So you're going to practice the same thing. And each page, if you look at the top, you will see they already what? They give you the what? The ink over there. You just have to what? Ink it. They already put the alif. It's not deep though, but it's light for you to start practicing before you will get to the blank. So you make sure that you do the same thing. You see how they wrote the alif? So now if you come here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each line, you have to put 8 alifs over there. Some of you just put 3 and then the line is full. Right? So each line, I'm talking about based on the book that we are going to use. So this is how we're going to use the book. You understand? So each line, you're going to, write 8 alifs. Shayaku, I see you with Qaida Nuraniya. What happened? Huh? Okay. We love it too. But we don't want to see it in the class. We want to see this one, this. That one you can use it at home. It's good. That's smart. If you want to, differentiate, or you want to make your letters perfect or something like that, you can try to look into another book, when you go home or when you are reviewing or anything, so that you can see what? The difference. So, question. What is the difference between this book and that book? Qaida Nuraniya. Give it to me. Just give it to me. I'm not going to open it. Just leave it. They are all book. They are all Arabic books, right? This is Arabic book and this is Arabic book, right? The name is Qaida Nuraniya. The name is Miftah Al-Arabiya. All of them teach you what? Teaches you the Arabic letters, right? But what is the difference between these two? No, not you. Uh-huh. This one teaches you Basic Arabic. Who again? Who else? Now.
This one teaches you both vocabulary and how to write in Arabic.
Uh-huh.
This one does not. Say one more time. This one on the right side teaches you how to write in Arabic. It also teaches you vocabulary.
Okay. And this one?
It doesn't do that. It just goes over the pronunciation.
Okay, that's good. All right. So both answers are correct, but this one, this book, Qaida Nuraniya, is based on the Quranic ink. How they ink the Arabic letters, words in the Quran. That's what this is based on. So if you get used to this, sometimes you might see some words here that you cannot read. Okay? If you get used to this, you reading the Quran or you reading the Qaida Nuraniya, sometimes you will come across to some words that you cannot read, you cannot understand it. So how do you combine between me myself? My opinion, it's not in a book, it's not any. I would prefer to start with this because this gives you both this book and this one. You understand? Because 98% of the letters that you will come across this, they are in here. It's just that based on some basic how to write as-sama. That's the first example. Don't write it. This is as-sama, Arabic letter, how to write as-sama'u, the heavens, right? But this is not how you will see it in the Quran sometimes. Huh? For example, let's say as-sama, then you say what? This is as-samawat, the heavens. As-samawatu was-samawatu matwiyatun biyamini. In the Quran, in the Qaida Nuraniya, that's not how Qaida Nuraniya will write as-samawat. But Qaida Nuraniya will write as-samawat like this. So what is the difference between this one and this one? Exactly. So instead of Qaida Nuraniya to put the alif like this, which is the original as-samawat, he will write it like this. Because this is how Quran write his as-samawat. Why? Some of the scholars say what? Space. Because instead of to put the alif on the line, they will just put it on top of the meme and then connect the waw with the meme. You understand? So something like this. That's the difference. Sometimes kaf, this is kaf, right? This is kaf. All right. Sometimes if you are connecting the kaf, this is how it should be. Right? Qaida Nuraniya will tell you that this is kaf. If you see this, what are you going to think? Yeah, exactly. But it's not ya. It's kaf. You understand? You will say kafirun. Kafirun. Kafiruna. Qaida Nuraniya will write kafiruna exactly like this. You see the difference? They took the alif and then they put it what? On the side. A little bit small one. So that's how Quran, the imla, the dictation of the Quran is different from the original dictation. So we are going to go by this one, inshallah, and then we will come in then, inshallah, and go over Qaida Nuraniya and see how good we are. Right? So if you focused along the way, we're going to do both. I will make sure that I will give you how the calf look like, in the ordinary books and how the calf look like in the Quran. In the Quran. So now the homework is not gonna be in the books anymore. It's gonna be in this one. So you're going to write from Alif all the way to, because some of you, I know, you just sit home and drink attaya. Yeah. You're going to write Alif, from Alif all the way to Sin, inshallah. From Alif all the way to Sin. From Alif all the way to Sin. Going to write it in the book. You see, Muhammad, he's done with all that. He's all the way Ghain, right? Oh, you see? MashaAllah. May Allah bless you. But you can have another book and start writing again. You want to do that? No, it's okay. You just keep your book like that. It's good. So from Alif all the way to Sin, right? All right. Now, inshallah, when you bring the homework, we're gonna go through the word, how to write the letters. Inshallah, that also will help you perfect your Arabic. So now give me page 18. Let's go all the way to page 18. So the page 18, he said what? Here is the complete Arabic alphabet. Can you read all these letters? Now, we can read all those letters. So he said, they say here is the complete Arabic letters. So what do you see on that page? Is it complete or not? You have your book. If you don't have the book, those who have the book, is it complete Arabic letters or not? Thank you, Wahabullah. It's not complete. It's not complete Arabic letters. That it doesn't mean that the book is what? It's wrong. No, the book is not wrong. But the one who wrote the book decided not to what? Not to add it, because he decided to go with the 28. And then even with that, the 28, he did not put the Hamza on top of the Alif. You understand? So don't get it wrong. So he said the complete Arabic alphabet. But we know that something is missing, right? Because you can say 29 and then you can say 28. If we go by the 29, the Hamza is missing. All right? If you go by the 28 also, the Hamza is missing on top of the Alif. So ink it with your pen or your pencil and put the Hamza on top of the Alif. Put the Hamza on top of the Alif if you have the book. Yes, you put the Hamza on top of the Alif. Why do you have to put the Hamza on top of the Alif? Huh? Huh? If you guys don't get this, I'll close the book and then we go back to our old lessons. If you guys cannot answer this, because I have explained this so many times, why do you have to put the Hamza on top of this Alif? Yeah, because 28, 29, yeah, we done with this. But my question is, why do you have to put the Hamza on top of it again? Huh? To differentiate what? Yeah, you almost get it, but you went back again. Huh? Exactly, to differentiate the mad alif with the original alif. Is these two alif the same? Yeah, if you are going to read normally, what is the name of this? Alif. What is the name of this? Alif. You understand? All right. Now you go back to practical. What is the name of this? With fatha. And what is the name of this? Again? Why do you say I will confuse you. You have to keep your word. If you don't know, you zip it. If you don't know, you zip it. And what is this? Why this alif fatah? Why this alif fatah? Why this alif fatah? This is Hamza, this alif? Man, I almost closed the book. Let's close the book and go back again, right? Do you want us to do that? That's why I said Arabic is deep. Whenever we do something, you have to make sure. Huh? Both are the same. Thank you. Why is it both are the same? Huh? Because of the vowel. Yeah, this is A and this is what? Ah, there's no difference. If you see this anywhere in the books, you pronounce it what? Ah. If you see this anywhere in the book, you pronounce it. Why is it that? Because of the vowel. The vowel changed everything. You understand? But now let's go. If you don't have the vowel, what will happen? The name, this one is Alif and this one is Alif. But are they doing the same? Are they going to do the same work? No. They're not going to do the same work. Why? Because this is original Alif and this could be Alif Mad. You take this one to prolong another word, letter. But you don't use this one to prolong another letter. You understand? So this is how Alif transform. From this to this. From this to this. I don't want us to go there. You see? That's how Alif will transform. All right? From this one to this. And then from this one to this. You understand? So there is difference between these three. But all their names are Alif. So this is Alif. You cannot prolong any letter with this. And this is Alif that you can prolong letter with. And then this is Alif that you can prolong letter with more longer. You understand? Why? Because of the mud on top of it. You can go 4 or 5 or 6. The max is 6. In the Quran only, not in this book. In this book, we don't have mud like this. Right? You don't have mud like this. If you see it, you read it as you want. You want to read it, prolong it 4. You want to read it, prolong it 5. You want to prolong it 6. It's up to you. In the Quran, there are rules and regulations that you cannot prolong the other one 4 and prolong the other one 6. You understand? So let's not go there. So now we have the complete huruf al-hijaiyah. Make sure that you can read them and then you can understand them. Now, all the way to ya. So now, if I ask you to read those letters, how are you going to read them? Muhammad, start reading them.
Alif, Ba, Ta, Sa, Jim, Ha,
It's okay. Continue.
Dal, Zal, Ra, Zain, Sin.
So we are going to read these letters without the vowels. We're going to read these letters without the vowels. Now, all right. So the page number 20 is also a homework that you can do. So that's why I liked us. I wish that we all had the book today so that we can go over this together, right? But it's not problem, inshallah. Next week, please try and get the book. You can get the book in the office. I think Imam Yahya, page 20. We're gonna do this work together so that it will what? We are going to make sure that you know what you're doing. Now, for those, since all of you have a book in your hand, close the book. Close this one. Close this one and write the whole alphabet in your book. Let's see. Yeah, close the whole alphabet letters in your book. Close everything that will show you the letters. Put it on the side. And open your book and write those alphabet letters, all of them. And then make sure you use what we have learned right now according to the lines. Use the lines very careful. Use the line. Careful by using the line. You can leave space. You have the whole book. It's only the alphabet. There. Yes. The huruf al-hijaiyah. Sheikh Karim. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, write them in your book. Off head. Not the homework. Don't leave the homework. Yes. So now start writing the alphabet here. Yep. Ayan, you good? Don't look at anyone's paper or anyone's book. Try writing them yourself. Off head. Babang. In order. Put them in order. Write them in order, no problem. Write them in order. Write them in your book. You have a book? You know how to write them, right? Just write them. I want to see it. Don't forget to use the lines. Practice the lines in the book. You're done? No. Oh, okay. In order, in order, in order. Put them in order. Write them in order. Everything. If you leave a dot, I'm going to count it as wrong. But I'm going to give you correct because I already told them. So you don't have to read. If you leave a dot, it's going to be like the same, the other letter. It will be like you repeated the letter, twice. Like Jim, Ha, Kho. And then you left one dot. What will happen? You forget one dot. What will happen? Either it's going to look like two Ha's. Yeah. Good. Okay, now what I want you guys to do, that's the new tactics. Sheikhana, that's the new tactics that I have today. No, hold your book. Look at somebody that's sitting, that's close to you. Exchange the books. You mark each other's book. No, I already marked his. So either you go with this guy, let him finish. Let him finish. Don't show him your letters. Let him finish. Then you take his book, you mark it, and then he's gonna mark yours. Give it to him. Don't make mistake though. Yeah, mark his book. Sometimes you will think that it's easy, but when you start putting them together, you will know that it's not what? It's not easy. Yes. Mark his book. Even if the person, forget a dot, you have to count it as wrong. If you forget a dot. Because you cannot tell me that, for example, dal and zal, and you forget to put the dot. If you forget to put the dot, that means you repeated dal like twice. You have to put the dot. Give it to somebody. Let him mark it for you. Ayan, mark his book. Don't favor him though. Huh? Don't let him go. Yeah. I'm gonna mark you. How much did he get?
He did write, but some order is before.
The order.
Yeah.
All right. So that means you have to work on that. Let me see.
And I was questioning, second guessing myself here.
Okay, so this is good. Yeah, you can mark his book. Okay, yes. Yes.
Yeah,
So
second guess myself.
exactly, it's
Yeah,
okay.
see how
This is fine. You just have to, move them.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. This one is right. Okay? This one is right.
You told us.
I told you, yeah, you can either start with the wow or either start with the ha. It doesn't matter. You understand? So that's good.
But how you gotta write meme though?
Yeah, that's how you write the meme.
Like this one?
Yeah, this one is good. It's okay. Yeah, that one is fine.
Then it will be like if you make 29, then alif, see the alif.
Give it to him. Mark it. Mark his book. Ayan, what happened? He got it right? Okay, good. Just the letter that he got, listen, the letter that he got, listen, you just have to circle it. That's all. No, circle it. Yeah, the lineup also counts. Yeah. If he missed the lineup,
You understand what he said? Yeah. It's coming like this.
yeah, these are too longs. They are long, too much. But it's okay. It's too long. You don't write bar like that entire. You don't like bar entire like this. What is this? Huh? No. If you want me to see it, you write it like this. You write it like this. You write it like this. You see it? You see the difference? You can make it big, but like you give them long horn like that. Yeah, between the line, you don't have to put it all. No. Between the line is like this. Bar, you cannot write bar like this. If I say between the line, you can write it like this. You see it? That's between the lines. Yeah, but for you to, capture it like. All right. Is everybody okay? Yeah.
Same middle, like here, like right between like.
Yeah, so that's a good question. Like writing a gym in between the two lines. Writing a gym in between the two lines. So originally the gym will going to be what? Half half. The first half at the top and the second half at the bottom. Right? And the Ain and Ghain also the same thing. You understand? If you decide to put them between the line, that's fine. Because that shows that you are what? You are good. If you decide to do it like this, that's fine. You see it? But originally, this is how you should write the gym. Like this. And the Ain like this. You understand? And the sword and the sin, sword will go like this. Sin will go like this. We're going to get there. You understand? That's in between the lines. Yep. In between the lines. All right, are we done? Are we finished? That's only the alphabet. For you guys to just write the alphabet 28 or 29, and then we're still struggling. All of you. How much did he get? You are the one who put the alif and ba like this, huh? Did you fix them? Who is marking your book? Oh, no, it's okay, it's okay. You can give him. Use that one. Are you done? Okay. Who marked your book? Give it to him. Give yours. Give yours to him too. Sheikh Karim. Alhamdulillah. Oh, you check it? It's all good? You sure? You're not favoring him? No, let me see. Open it, let me see. Yes. So, yeah. Okay. Yes, it's good. Alhamdulillah. His two is good? It's good? You check his two is good? Alright. Huh? Babang. Sheikh Yakub wants to check yours. Sheikh Yakub wants to check yours. Alright, Bismillah. Don't leave, only even a dot. Don't leave it. Ah. I failed him. Baba.
You understand me, right?
All right. Baba Yai the cure, but the way you write your gym is not complete. Yes. The gym is not complete. The ha is a little bit complete, but it's not. But it's good. Ein and grain, yeah. All right. Yeah. So inshallah we get there. Babang, you write your gym like this. Ghain. You can say gain. If you cannot say gha, you can say gain. You understand? You just mix them up. Okay, all right. So now this is based on page 20. What we just did is based on 20. Please, the alphabet, you have to know them and understand them fahman sahihan. You cannot mess them up. If you mess them up right here, you're going to mess them up in the future. You understand? So that's why you have to make sure you know how to read them, and then you know how to write them in order. Don't leave anything behind. So you still want to practice it. So if I ask you to write it 10 times, don't get fed up. The more you write them, the more you master them. The more you write the alphabet, the more you master them. So now you will be surprised that it's going to take you like 10 minutes to write the alphabet. Next week, if I ask you to write it again, it's going to take you like 8 minutes to write it. The following week, if I ask you to write it, it's going to take you like 5 minutes to write it. Because why? Because you keep writing it. Today, maybe you will switch ta and za, swad and da. Tomorrow, you will not switch them. You understand? Maybe tomorrow you will switch ain and gain. Tomorrow next you will not what? This is how you learn the Arabic. Arabic is not about running. Ooh, you going. No. You know? Take your time and what? And practice and learn it very well. So that's page 20. Inshallah, we're going to keep doing it. Bi-iznillahi ta'ala. I saw him explaining this one to you, right? Yes. So if you go by 29, you can decide to leave the alif blank like this. Like this. If you go by the 29, and then you're going to put the hamza. But if you go with the 28, you put the hamza on top of. Because you cannot count hamza out of the alphabet. You understand? 29, the hamza will be on the end. At the end, yes. Before the ya, not after the ya. Some of you put the hamza after the ya. No. There is no letter that will come after ya. There is no letter. If you put the hamza after the ya, that's wrong. That's a mistake. There is no any letter that will come after ya. And then I explained this for you guys. I don't know if you guys remember. If you get to noon, and then between noon, you have 2 letters, right? Before ya. What are the letters before noon? Ha and waw, right? You can decide to start with mim, noon, ha, wa, ya. It's correct. Or you can decide mim, noon, wa, ha, ya. It's all correct. You understand? That's why I said These are the only 2 letters in the alphabet. You have to know this in your book because you will be surprised that you are sitting here, you know it. But next week, if I ask you, you cannot explain it. That's why you have to know it in your book. These are the only 2 letters that you can switch from the alphabet. You can switch them. If I say switch them, exactly. If I say switch them, you cannot, put the noon here and put the ha here. No. You understand? You can switch ha and wa and ya. You can say ha, wa, or wa, ha. Yes. And then most of the time, if you switch it like noon, wow, ha, hamza, and ya. If you put the hamza. If you add the hamza. All right? So you can decide to add the hamza over there. You can decide to what? To leave it out. Exactly. You cannot count. You cannot count or take hamza out completely from the alphabet. You cannot do that. You cannot, because if you count it out completely from the alphabet, when you come across it, what are you going to pronounce it? Huh? Because there is no way you can find hamza in here. If you look at the book, if you have the book, there is no way you can find hamza here. Not at the top of the alif, not at the bottom. So where is hamza here? We don't have. So let's say somebody who is new in learning the alphabet, and then you give him that book, or he went to Tuba and buy this book because he wants to learn alphabet, and then he learned this page like this, empty, without the hamza. Tomorrow you and him will fight if you tell him that there is hamza in the alphabet. Why? You and him will have a fight, because in his book there is no what, and then now you're telling him that there is what, there is hamza. That's why you have to get a better explanation to the Arabic. One note: Arabic is not about you going to buy a book anyway and sit down and read it yourself. No, you're going to mess up. And then that is what is happening to us now. Everybody became what? A teacher. Everybody became a scholar. The person can read just the Arabic ink. He made himself a scholar teaching people. That's wrong. You understand? The ulama, they say you have to read the book from a scholar, from a teacher. You have to. Even the Quran. You cannot sit down and read Quran by yourself. No. Even if you have tajweed, you cannot sit down in Quran. You said, I taught myself the Quran. You cannot sit down and listen to Quran because you have a lot of Quran on the internet, so that I'm going to sit house and listen and learn the Quran. You will what? You will mess up. Because there is so many different qira'at. You understand? There is so many different qira'at. أَيَحْسَبُ أَنَّ مَالَهُ أَخْلَدَ. If you hear somebody say, أَيَحْسِبُ أَنَّ مَالَهُ أَخْلَدَ, is that right or wrong? أَيَحْسَبُ أَنَّ مَالَهُ أَخْلَدَ. And then somebody say, أَيَحْسِبُ أَنَّ مَالَهُ أَخْلَدَ. He turned the fatha into, that's a mistake, right? No, why? Because there is another qira'ah that said, أَيَحْسِبُ أَنَّ مَالَهُ أَخْلَدَ. But you cannot start reading with hafs and within you reading hafs and then you come and say ayahsibu. I will stop you, because you are not reading another qira'ah. You cannot mix another qira'ah with another qira'ah. You understand? So now page 28 is gone. No, page 20 is gone. Alhamdulillah. And then we will keep practicing it. Now let's finish the page 21. Let's start with the page 21. We did all this. That's why I say sometimes if you focus on what we did already, all this will be simple for you. Because page 21 is talking about the vowels. And then we all know the Arabic vowels. We all know the Arabic Vowels. Right or wrong? Right. We know Arabic vowels. All right. Don't let the book confuse you. Okay? How many vowels do we have in Arabic? And then how many are you seeing in the book? 3. The one who wrote the book will explain it later on. Okay? That's his way of what? Of teaching the Arabic. That's his way of setting his what? His book. Don't get it wrong. Because in the book you see he said what? The short vowels. The short vowels. Do we have long vowels? No. In Arabic we don't have long vowels. Fatha, Kesra, Dhamma, and Sukun. We don't have long vowels. Why did I say we don't have long vowels? Why did I say we don't have long vowels? Everybody, most of the people, they explain it long vowels. What is the name of this? What is the name of this that you are seeing? That's the name vowels. The Arabic vowels. In Arabic, we don't have long fatha. Sheikh Ibrahim, do we have long fatha in Arabic? Do we have long fatha in Arabic? Have you ever heard long fatha in Arabic? If you want to say long fatha in Arabic, we're going to do like this. Long dhamma in Arabic, we're going to do like this. Right? So the name, the phrase, you have to understand it. We don't have long what? Vowel. All the vowels are short, like he said. Huh? All the vowels are short. But we have something that will elongate the vowel. The sign. The mud sign. You understand? That will elongate the vowel. Because in Arabic, if you look at, we have al-mad, the name al-mad. What is the name al-mad? What does it mean? It means that to elongate. To elongate what? The fatha? No, you elongate the fatha, the letter. You cannot elongate the fatha. Right? The fatha will remain short until you what? You put a elongation on the letter. You are going to elongate the letter. Okay, who can elongate this fatha for me? Who can elongate the fatha? No, don't say alif. This is alif. No, do you see fatha here? Do you see alif here? All right, don't mention alif. Who can elongate the fatha? You guys said the long fatha, Who can elongate the fatha? Exactly, you need a letter. So that means, are you elongating the letter or you are elongating the fatha? Exactly. Right? So these things you have to put them in back of your mind. The books, sometimes they will not explain this to you. Right? Because they believe that the person who will teach the book to you will what? Will make you understand. You understand? That's why it's not anybody who will teach the book. Sometimes the scholars are good. All of them are best. But the way the other one will teach you will be different from the way the other one will teach you. And then they are all going to the same what? Destination. Right? But what happened is some of you will be late to get to the destination. Why? Because the way the teacher is what? Teaching you. And some of you will get to the destination waiting for the others. Why are they not coming? You understand? It's not like they don't understand, or it's not about the teacher is not teaching them well. No, it's the way of his teachings. You understand? When I explained the fatha and the kesra and dhamma, I did not separate fatha and kesra and dhamma with school. I put them together. Why? Because they are all under the same name, vowel. Because if you separate school from the what? From the short vowels, what are you going to tell? How are you going to name the school? A sign? Huh? You cannot name the school a sign. The school is not a sign. School is a vowel, right? And then it's readable. School is a vowel and then it's readable. So now let's go back. We don't have a long fatha. We don't have a long kasra. We don't have a long dhamma. Don't go and argue with anybody who say the long fatha. Maybe the person meant the long what? To elongate the ba. But I'm just letting you know so that you know what you are getting yourself into it. Sometimes English cannot explain Arabic, as we know, right? Wallahi, there is words in Arabic that you cannot find the proper meaning for the word in English. You cannot. That's how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put his what? His Arabic. You understand? So maybe the kalkala. Let me jump and open your mind a little bit. The kalkala. How are you going to explain the kalkala in Arabic? What is a kalkala? It's a sound, you see? He said kalkala is a sound. Do you agree with him? We did the kalkala with him so many times, and then he's the best in kalkala in my class. Alhamdulillah. Muhammad, you know, he's the one of the best in kalkala in my class. Now he said the kalkala is a sound. Who agree with him? Is a kalkala a sound? Exactly. Thank you. Do you guys know what is kalkala? Exactly. Some of you don't know even what is kalkala. How are you going to answer it? You cannot. Now, what is kalkala? Uh-huh. B. So what is that sound? What is the meaning of that? How are you shaking, right? That's good. That's what I want. He said kalkala is what? Shaking. To shake the letter. How do you shake the letter? I can decide to shake the whole alphabet. Right? B, T, S, J, H, R, D. That's shaking. Is the whole alphabet kalkala? So he put it in the phrase of shaking. That's his way of understanding kalkala. Who can explain kalkala again? Now. Exactly. That's what I was reading because my student told me you are going to bounce the letter. How are you going to bounce the letter? Huh? I can decide to bounce the whole letters. I can decide to bounce the whole letters. You understand? It doesn't mean that he's wrong. That's the way of explaining what? Kalkala. So sometimes you cannot find the original explanation for what? For kalkala. But everybody put it as their own what? Exactly. So that's why Arabic, you cannot have the meaning. It's English. You have to understand that. If you understand that, you will not be arguing with anybody. You will not go around and be arguing with people. You understand? I mean, you can call it as he said. You bounce the letter, but I can decide to bounce the ra. But it doesn't. You cannot call it kalkala. You're gonna call it something else in Arabic. You're gonna call it tarqiq ar-ra. That's a bouncing, right? Huh?
We take it from you now. So what I want to take you home to say what the teacher told me is about.
When we get to kalkala, you hear it from me. This is just example, but you're right though. You good. It's good though. You understand? So kalkala, if you want to understand kalkala, but we did it in our class. We followed the same book, and then we went through it. But inshallah, let's finish this one, and we're gonna explain kalkala later, inshallah.